Hey guys, Mr. Riz here. So I'm going to help you guys out with part 7, the last problem for the 114 activity. So I want to make sure what you guys do first, save project as, and that's right, go to 117 or 114 part 7. One thing I forgot to do in the last video, you watched the part 6 video, is make sure we have our conditions set up for our replay. And all we need to do is make sure that when we click the replay button, that we do fix that the global secret number or the global guesses remaining. So if you see, we can duplicate this. We don't want to set the global guesses remaining to number, one less than it. We want to make sure that it goes back to 10. So when we restart the game, we want to make sure that the global guesses go back to 10. And we also want to make sure that we can then see the guess button. So we have, I'm going to duplicate this. We want to get the guess button visible back to true. Okay, there we go. So that should be good when we reset. So what we're going to do today is to enable the local play. So what we want to do here is to make it sure that on our designer here, if we want to go ahead and save a secret number, right now we have enter the secret number here. We have this whole horizontal arrangement. What we want the user to do is to type in their secret number here, click this button. When that button is clicked, we want to change the secret number, and then we want to make all of this go away. And then when we click reset, we want it to come back up again. So let's think about that right now. What we want to do is when we click this button, we want it to take the number that's in here, set it as the secret number, and make everything go away. So, wrong thing there. So let's go to our blocks here. The event that's going to happen is when the enter num button is clicked. And what we want it to happen is to then set the secret or the global, no, the global secret number. So we're going to set the global secret number to whatever the enter num button text is. So right now we have when the buttons click, we set the global secret number to whatever was typed in. The next thing we want to do is make sure all that stuff goes away. So that multiplayer arrangement, which has the button and the text box, since everything's in that, instead of turning the visibility off on all those individually, since it's all contained into one thing, we can just set the whole arrangement visible to false. I'm just going to duplicate this one here because I'm lazy. Switch that true to false. So we could test this out now, but we want to make sure, okay, the person types in the number and then it goes through. So we want to make sure we have all the other things that happen when we go through. So it sets the win-lose labels back to a blank string, which it should be already set up as. So, what we can do here is just duplicate all this. Oop. You know what I'll do? I'll just duplicate this whole button here. And we might as well just set everything back into there. So let's say now when we enter the num button, okay, so when we start like our own multiplayer game here, we're going to make the secret number equal to that, make the secret number thing go away because we don't want to show the user what it is. Win-lose label goes blank, the low or high label goes blank, the guesses left go blank, the input text goes blank, global guesses go back to 10, and the guess button turns to visible, which it should already be visible, but we're just making sure. Okay, so next what we want to do is make sure that when the game ends, that the multiplayer arrangement becomes true again. So now what we're going to do is go back over to here and think about, okay, well, when we restart the game, let's go ahead and make the visible back to true. And we might also want to make sure that the enter num text becomes blank. Now there might be an error here because there might be numbers, but I think it'd be fine. Okay, so what we're going to do now here is to then test this out. So let's go ahead and restart here. Get my app open up. All right, and then I'm going to thoroughly test the app here since this is the last step, and be a good way to just play this game with your friends once you have this set up. So AI companion, we already know that it works with the secret number when it's 55. And we already know that the game ends when we get it right. So right now I have blank. So I'm going to type in a secret number. I'm going to type it in and click save secret number. So you can see it's already in there. If I click save secret number, it's hard to do when it should. Okay, all that went away. And then we have guess. So I can type a number that's lower. 44, it says guess higher. Now I'm going to type a number like 66 because before when it was a secret number of 55, it would say guess lower, but it said guess higher now. So I'm going to type in another one. Guess again. Okay, so we have this game right now working out. So we'll keep guessing it. I'm going to guess the right number. It says bingo, you win. Guess is left 7. And I'm going to just double check the replay label. If I click replay, everything pops back up and it's blank. So it's all good to go. So there we go. We finished the 114 app. So just make sure, play this with your friends, make sure theirs work, make sure yours work, and yeah, have some fun with this. What we're going to do next in 115 is to add the random element, which is going to be a little bit more difficult than you think. All right, guys, have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye now.